All right, guys, so we got to talk about a school board meeting that went off the rails when a GOP state senator showed up to the meeting to basically protest or to speak out against a school board considering a inclusive transgender bathroom policy. Basically, they are considering allowing boys and girls to use the same bathroom, letting boys use the girls' restroom and letting girls use the boys' restroom. This is what they're considering because, you know, a transgender student got their feelings hurt, right? When they couldn't use the bathroom that they felt like they should use that doesn't match their genitalia. And again, you know, you have headlines like this from the mainstream liberal media that is describing this incident. Or this isn't really even the mainstream liberal media. This is just the local liberal media here that says that the Idaho state senator displayed deplorable behavior at Caldwell school board meeting. Okay, so they said the behavior was deplorable, which tells you that he did everything right, right? He did the right thing, and that he showed up and said everything that needed to be said. That's what it actually really means, okay? And the things that he's gonna say is gonna trigger this school board so much that they basically are gonna have to shut it down. And the crowd, the parents aren't really gonna like that too much. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Your name, sir, and your address?
Before my time starts, I want to just address the rules that you guys put forward. For instance, you said you can't criticize employees or anything like that. The Supreme Court ruled back in 1983 that any government public forum, which this is an official forum, anybody can say whatever they want, and that includes, and they specifically said this in the case, criticizing school district employees and the board.
Facts. Facts. Again, I've seen this before. These school board members who are on this power trip, they don't like when people criticize them, so they try to take away people's free speech rights by saying, oh, well, you can't, you know, say certain things at a school board meeting. Right. I mean, it's like, no, people should be allowed to express their opinions. Again, as long as you're not getting into, you know, saying a bunch of bogus stuff, which we know a lot of these school boards, they allow these vulgar sexualized books in school, but they don't like when it's read out loud at these school board meetings. It's kind of funny how that works. But as long as you're not getting into that type of stuff, I think generally you should be allowed to say what you want to say, including criticizing school board members.
So by telling them you can't, you're violating all these people's First Amendment rights.
Sir?
No, all right, that's how it goes. So my name's Chris Traker. I live at 2019 Fairview Avenue. First, I want to talk about policy 2520 about the curriculum. I'm hoping it's just some oversight, but in there, according to Idaho law 33-512, one half of the curriculum committee has to be made up by parents, not a quarter. So you guys need to go back and check that. That's Idaho law. And then on top of that as well, you're striking out the part that says that you're not legally responsible for providing the materials and stuff like that. I like to point out also 33-512 section 3, you are legally to provide materials to the school children and the school boards. So why you guys are striking that out, I don't know, but you are legally responsible for it. It's Idaho statute. Now to get on to the exciting part of 3280, I like to discuss, last time I came here as a parent, but I don't get afforded that right because people like to attack me and use my official position instead. So I'm here on my official position. You, under Idaho law, are required to maintain the morals and health of all the students. How can you do that when, like that little girl came up here and said, and you allow a male to use a female bathroom? You're going to put all of their moral health and safety at risk. And like I told you before, you will face litigation.
Facts. That's exactly what should happen. Okay, every single last one of these woke school districts pushing these woke bathroom policies should all face litigation. Okay, if they're going to do it, it should be at a cost, right? It should be at a cost. If this is what they want to do, they should face litigation.
You called that a threat. I'm telling you, that is what will happen. It's already happened in several states, and there's already been rulings on it. So before you waste taxpayer money, before you put a kid in harm's way, you better throw this policy out and not even consider. I've got the floor. Ms. Pacino, will you please listen to me?
Sir,
Yeah, you claim you want people to follow the rules, but you break the rules left and right. Last month, you allowed 2 people
All
to
right,
speak.
we will
without
recess
being
this
on the
meeting
list.
right now.
You do not get to demand to follow the rules. Break them yourself.
We will recess for 15 minutes. I'm sorry, we have asked, you absolutely know the protocol.
You're not following protocol yourself.
Madam Chair, I move to adjourn.
Okay, I have a motion to adjourn. Do I have a second?
Your people are speaking.
Yeah, so they're trying to end the school board meeting without letting this state senator say his piece because they don't like what he's saying. Basically, they don't like that he's putting them in check, telling them what the law is and that they're not following the law. And also apparently, I guess this school board president is also not following the actual rules of the meeting herself while trying to enforce the rules against other people. And clearly the people don't like this, right? The people actually really don't like this. They're pissed.
A second.
Okay, we have a second.
Real
All
fast,
those in
I'm going to
favor,
quote
please
section
say aye.
74201. The people of the state of Idaho and creating the instruments
Yes,
of
I
their
will
government
ask,
that
sir,
serve them do not yield the sovereignty
Sir,
to the agencies so
Simon
created.
Paul, vote.
This is who you listen to.
Okay, can you turn him off? Okay, so I would like to call vote. All
I'll
those in
talk
favor,
about that
please say aye.
Aye.
Okay. All right, meeting has been adjourned. Meeting is adjourned.
Wow.
You shouldn't be around children. You shouldn't. You should be held accountable. Red shirts while the men can follow you in there.
We are going to come down.
Yeah. So the parents here are pissed because they basically shut down the school board meeting because this GOP senator basically put them in their place, right? He checked them and they shut it down. And now a ton of, articles are being written in the mainstream liberal media about this senator basically claiming that he went berserk, okay? Or that, he was, disrupting the meeting or whatever, okay? This is what they're saying, okay? They call him deplorable. Deplorable. They're using the word deplorable. The Hillary Clinton word. So there's all types of stuff being written about this in this guy over the fact that he simply did what I think a lot of GOP senators should be doing, which is going to their local school board meetings and basically giving these woke school boards a piece of their mind, right? Expressing their opinions and actually being involved at the local level, right? That is what a lot of these local politicians should be doing, and that is what he's doing. And the fact they shut down the school board meeting while a politician is trying to talk really does show you the type of power trip these people are on, these people on these school boards. I definitely think that a policy like that is a policy that's going to get people riled up. People are going to be upset. They're going to be angry, and they need to be able to air those grievances. You need to be able to sit there and to listen to them say what they got to say and be attentive to what they got to say, and that's it. Like, that's your job. When you're looking over, having side conversations while somebody's talking to you directly, while somebody's addressing you directly, that's disrespectful. And that's probably why he started, getting loud because she was having side conversations, ignoring the guy. Okay? Again, this guy is a senator. He's a politician. You need to show at least a baseline amount of respect when they're talking, especially in a public forum like that, and you're talking about policy, right? School board policy. So, again, shout out to that state senator. I think he did a good job, right? I think he did what he should have did. I wish we could see more GOP senators, whether that be at the national or the state level, do this type of stuff. So let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.